satisfy that woman, make that woman happy, right? Zerubbabel in the Apocrypha said the strongest thing out there was women. Right. Go ahead. Right, beside the truth, go ahead, which he was telling the truth. Go ahead.
And he said, and he had 700 wives, princesses.
Right, not queens, princesses. Israelite women cannot be queens, only princesses. That's it. That's the highest you go. Alright? But you live like a queen though. You live like a queen. But you're not a queen. Okay? Yeah.
And he had 700 wives, princesses.
700 Israelite women, wives, right? Go ahead.
And 300 concubines.
And 300 concubines, women of the other nations, man. So that's a total of 1,000 women altogether. Alright? Go ahead.
And his wives turned away his heart, where it came to pass.
So he got weak. He got weak to these women, man. Alright? Go ahead.
Where it came to pass, when Solomon was old.
This is we know that was Yahushua. King Solomon was Yahushua. That's why when he came back as himself, he didn't need women, man. He been through it. You know? He been through it all. And he also had to pay for what he did when he came back as himself. Alright?
For it came to pass when Solomon was old that his wives turned away his heart after other gods. And
that was a sin. Fell in love with them, they started worshiping their gods. Alright? Now this is the anointed king of the Lord, man. Of Yahweh. Alright, go ahead.
And his heart was not perfect with the Lord his God, as was the heart of David his father. For Solomon went after Ashtoreth, the goddess of the Zidonians, and after Milcom, the abomination of the Ammonites.
Right, Ashtoreth, Milcom. Alright, he was setting up temples for them and everything, lighting incense up for them and everything, man. Going way the hell off, man. Go ahead.
And Solomon did evil in the sight of the Lord.
But during this time, nowhere is it written that the Lord punished Solomon, touched Solomon for doing all that at that time. He paid when he came back as himself, as Yahushua. Alright, that's what, because the scriptures say, he died once for our sins and for his own sins also. I'm trying to find that. Go ahead.
Says that Solomon did evil in the sight of the Lord and went not fully after the Lord. Right, all right. And Solomon did evil in the sight of the Lord and went not fully after the Lord, as David his father. That just goes to show you, if you in the truth and you claim to be in the truth, but then you watching the black consciousness movement, you're not going fully towards the Heavenly Father. I'm bringing it up today. You're not going fully to the Heavenly Father because you have that concept of the kind of believe in what they talking about, or you kind of believe that the earth is flat, or you gotta believe everything perfectly what the scripture says. It says that then did Solomon build an high place for Shemash, the abomination of the Moabites. So even the Chinese, it says all the idols, all the gods of the heathens are idols.
Buddha.
Yeah.
Now, you got a lot of jakes into Buddhism, man.
Dominicans too.
Oh yeah, I know that shit. Okay. I know that shit.
Dominicans, that's why it's so bugged out to hear it. Dominicans are into Buddhism.
Hey.
You got jakes into Hinduism.
Hinduism, right?
Following after fucking Lord Krishna. And the blue man, I forget his name. Yeah, that's Krishna. Right.
Krishna with the
and then
arms.
When you look up Krishna,
right.
His real name is the black something, the black god of something. You know what I'm saying? Because that's another story. It says and the abomination of the Moabites in the hill that is before Jerusalem, and from Molech, the abomination of the children of Ammon. So even the Japanese, they got their gods. So Solomon was going into their gods. Just like when on the time of Joshua said not to mingle with these other nations because they're going to become a thorn in your side. Because once you start dealing with them, the Heavenly Father is going to dealing with them and their gods. The Heavenly Father is going to turn his back on them. So to leave them alone. just to leave him alone.
But Israel didn't listen. Israel hard-headed. That's how we know who Israel is, man. Hard-headed niggas, man. But
because look what happened with Adam. Eve, and that was the Israelite when Eve swayed Adam to eat that damn or start believing in that philosophy. So when you fall in love with the woman of the other nations and you want to please them like the elder said, you're gonna start doing things for them. And you're not gonna go to the Heavenly Father fully. It says, and likewise did he for all his strange wives. It says, which burnt incense and sacrifice unto their gods. And remember, Solomon was rich. So these things was immaculate that he was building for these women, right or wrong?
oh
It
yeah.
had to have been immaculate.
Oh yeah, man.
The sacrifices, he was taking sheep, goats, lambs, and all kinds of stuff. And you know he had it in abundance.
Yep.
Because he was so rich that he had gold plates that if a fly or something landed on it, he would throw it away.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So his abundance of riches was great. So they was having all kinds of celebrations to their gods. You know? It says, and the Lord was angry with Solomon because his heart was turned from the Lord God of Israel, which had appeared unto him twice. Because what in First Samuel, the 8th chapter, when the Lord first appeared unto to Solomon, and he basically asked Solomon what he want. Solomon told, that's when he was perfect with the Heavenly Father. Solomon said, look, give me to be wise to judge this great people. And the Lord said, look, since you didn't ask to take down your enemies and for great riches, I'm gonna multiply you with that even more. So the Heavenly Father blessed him. Okay? It says, and had commanded him concerning this thing, that he should not go after other gods. And what's that? That's the first commandment. Thou shalt not bow down or worship no other God but me. That's right. One of the greatest commandments.
That's right. The Lord is a jealous power, man.
Yeah.
So that's you're not supposed to. You're supposed to like even an Israelite woman, man. You got your girl, you got your woman. You ain't supposed to be getting all into her. You know, you love her to a certain extent, but not more than the Lord, man. Because what happens is the Lord get jealous, and the Lord can take her out. And if you have children, take your children out. That's how jealous the Lord can get. So you gotta be careful and beware of how you deal, man. You know, always put Yahweh first. All right, go ahead.
And had commanded him concerning this thing, that he should not go after other gods, but he kept not that which the Lord commanded. Wherefore the Lord said unto Solomon, for as much as this is done of thee, and thou hast not kept my covenant and my statutes, which I have commanded thee, I will surely rend the kingdom from thee, and will give it.
So that's what the Lord, because he did this, the Lord split the kingdom in two. Okay, go ahead.
It says, and will give it to thy servant. Notwithstanding in thy days, I will not do it for David, thy father's sake, but I will rend it out of the hand of thy son. Of thy son. Howbeit I will not rend away all the kingdom, but will give one tribe to thy son, for David my servant's sake, and for Jerusalem's sake, which I have chosen. And the Lord stirred up an adversary unto Solomon, Hadon the Edomite. It says he was of the king's seed in Edom. But it came to pass when David was in Edom, and Joab, the captain of the host, was gone up to bury the slain, after he had smitten every male in Edom. For 6 months did Joab remain there with all Israel, until he had cut off every male in Edom. That Hadon fled, he and certain Edomites of his father's servants with him.
All right, that's good for that.
Yeah.
Now I want you to get I want you to get Isaiah. What else did I had you go?
So you had me
get Genesis 49.
Right.
The prophecy, right?
Genesis 49 and 22. It says Joseph is a fruitful bow, even a fruitful bow by a well.
Right. That means that Joseph or Ephraim, the Ephraimites, have a lot of children. All right, they have a lot of sex. They have a lot of children. Back in the day, they used to be like you know, the other tribes would make fun of Ephraim in the hood, because they'll be like, yo,